Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Này, mua thành cái
So
kệ
it's
nữa
away
hả?
we go then.
Thế
Alessandro
nào?
Nesta looking a picture of calm out there, Jim. No doubt ready to deliver yet
Không vừa.
another defensive masterclass.
Yeah, a man who week in, week out took on the very best attackers. He always embraced that, and they very rarely got the better of him.
Proper virtuoso of the game. Even the most brutal tackles were delivered with flawless timing, impeccable grace, elegance.
Spot on.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Seedorf. Played into space. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, good read. And here's Suarez. Kaka. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now, can they get him away? And that's a good ball. Seedorf. Now it's Rafinha. Now it's Kagawa. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pull it. Bremer gets over and intercepts. And here's Rafinha.
Rafinha really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Real chance! They've scored! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Rafinha going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Xabi Alonso. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to pass it through.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Decent chance!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not the most accurate pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's in on goal! Vitinha is always scanning the pitch for targets. That ball looks a good one. Casillas gets rid without sophistication.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got... Can he finish? Now, that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Xabi Alonso goes short. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Hullet. And now they can spring out of defence. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Xabi Alonso. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Baggio. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Kagawa. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Costa Curta trying to keep this in. And they win it back again. Kaká was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Hullet. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well timed, excellent interception. Seedorf. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. Bergomi gets it away.
There will be one.
And this is Messi. And he was quick to react. Seedorf. And here's Baggio. And it's Seedorf. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Rafinha quietly revving up. Luis Suarez, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Kaká. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Rafinha. Looking to play him in. Shot could be... It's Baggio! And it's come back out to him.
Quá đại học rồi đấy. Ai biết được.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Suarez. Number 10.
And this is Xavi Alonso.
Number 14, Johan Cruyff.
Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number
Cristiano
16,
Ronaldo.
Hazard.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
And here's Baggio. Played out wide. Costa Curta just eases him off the ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, surely that deserved better.
The look of disbelief on the faces of his teammates, I don't need to add to it.
Substitution on the field. Number 25.
So, time for changes
Messi.
on both sides, actually.
Coming on to replace him is number 15, Neymar.
And it's Vitinha.
Substitution in progress.
Rafinha. And it's Seedorf. Oh, good spread. And now the breakaway. Cafu. That's good play. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. It's a threatening ball. It's Basho!
Đi, mẹ
And
mày.
it's hit the
Bỏ
woodwork.
đen
and
vãi
out.
lùn đi.
Played into space. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, what a ball! Chance, surely!
Đi, bỏ mẹ mày.
A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Alonso, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
75 minutes played. Roberto Baggio.
Đéo vào à? Đi, mày đéo vào thấp.
And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Xabi Alonso with the short one. McAllister puts them all in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Azar. And it's Azar. Looking for the run. Looking for options for movement.
Ôi,
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Defending was strong and firm. Great ball if he can get there. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Owen. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's picked his way through. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Seedorf. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
No way through. And this is Roberto Baggio. He is just caressing the ball. That's a look and plays it forward. That's been cut out, well played. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And here's Rafinha. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Neymar! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. You don't keep those out. He knew. And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Please turn
Your
your
final
attention
thoughts,
to the
Jim?
screen.
Well,
for
there was a
information
distinct lack
provided
of
by the
clarity
local police.
or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here.
In Uli Hoeneß, Peter, I think we have one of Germany's greatest enigmas, one of the most decorated players, but it's a career plagued and cut short, unfortunately, by injuries.
I guess you can empathise with that.
Yeah, there's always that element of how good could he have been?
Despite it all, though, he did win 3 European titles and 3 league titles. He was a world champion, and all of that in 8.5 years, which says quite a lot about him.
Not bad.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Gullit. Now it's Deco. Looking to play him in. Deco driving forwards. Chance here to counter. Cruyff. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Great vision. Pass somewhat off target. Deco, well seen, saw that coming. Can he get on the end of this? Hoeneß with the cross. Oh, Waters, and he's following up! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, it's played into the area. Quarter of an hour played.
2-3-1-2-1-9.
Still goalless at the moment. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Bellingham. Well timed, excellent interception. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Deco. For Xabi Alonso. He's had it taken off him. Vieira did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Deco. And that pass just didn't quite work. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Rafinha. Varane did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Opts for safety. Xabi Alonso. And here's Rafinha. And it's Seedorf. Approaching the half-hour mark. Cafu, Deco has it in a wide position. It's a threatening ball. There's no flag. Oh, important interception. Now it's Gullit. Now he's got space here, and he welcomes it in. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's the shot! Kaka.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Deco. And it's Seedorf. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Tries to play it through. That's a nicely shaped ball. Terrific header! He's got away with one there.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Cafu. Seedorf. It's Xabi Alonso. Passing is crisp and sharp. Seedorf. Rafinha bops him off it and wins back the ball. Rummenigge going about things with real menace. Nice control. Rummenigge, nice interception, well timed. And it's Kaka. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How would you review the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Bremer. Costa Curta. And Bremer. Kaka. Cruyff. Bellingham. Played out to the right. Oh, that's a key interception. Rafinha looks to get on the end of this. That has not gone well. He could be in here. Yeah. Ernest. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Deco. And it's Kaka. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Roberto Baggio. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
He's being urged to shoot, and he's managed to get free. But he's gone backward here. No way through, so back it comes. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Cruyff. Now it's Hullet. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Off the post! Xabi Alonso gets rid without sophistication. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Roberto Baggio. Seedorf. And Bremer. Kaka. Just eases him off the ball. And he's forced to go back. And he goes cross-field. Sends it cross-field. Bremer proves too strong. Kaka. He's got away. This looks promising. Ball swung in. And he's there to belt it away. Ambitious ball here. That has been cut short. Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shoots! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
Xabi Alonso. Number 20, Deco. Number 22, Kaká. Coming on the field, number 15,
McAllister, who's short. Now it's
6,
McAllister.
Owen.
He
Number
is just
4,
caressing the ball.
Yildiz. Substitution.
And it's Seedorf. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now this could be a chance. He is through here. Takes a shot.
แม่ใหม่ไก่ซับที่กระดิก
Finally,
อู้เนี่ยใหม่
the
ถือว่า
deadlock is broken.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have the first goal.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Rafinha touches it back. No, again there's no way through.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he's picked it up out wide. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And that interception was most
Yeah.
necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from it.
That's been drilled forward. And this is Shevchenko.
Has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that is a nice touch. Threads one in. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Yildiz. And that's it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really